Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tarble Arena for this afternoon's men's volleyball contest between Carthage College and Baruch College. Again, the NCAA, the CVC, and Carthage College promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Thank you for your cooperation. And now for the starting lineups for today's game between the Baruch Bearcats with a 16-6 overall record and your Carthage Redmen with an 11-5 overall mark. First for the Bearcats. At outside hitter, a 6'2 junior from Uniondale, New York, number 6, Chris Camus. At libero, a 6-foot sophomore from Mankaw, China, number 8, Manwai Choi. At center, a 6'1 sophomore from Moraga, California, number 10, Scott Standring. At right side, a 6'6 senior from Bayshore, New York, number 11, Jack McKee. At middle blocker, a 6'4 sophomore from Whitestone, New York, number 13, Yanni Malo. At middle blocker, a 6'5 senior from Old Bethpage, New York, number 15, Stephen Caniglio. And at outside hitter, a 6'3 senior from Orient, Israel, number 17, Aviv Elias. The Bearcats are coached by Daniel Levitt. Coach Levin is assisted by Gabe Rivera and Moro Militic. Are you ready? And now the starting lineup for your Carthage Redmen. At outside hitter, a 6-foot junior from Glenbard East High School and Lombard, Illinois, number 5, Kevin Farrell. At outside hitter, a 6'2 senior from Westosha Central High School in Salem, Wisconsin. He wears number 6, Jim Schultz. At center, a 6'1 senior from Lincoln Way Central High School in New Lenox, Illinois, number 7, Connor Wexter. At middle blocker, a 6'5 sophomore from Downers Grove North High School. He's from Westmont, Illinois, wearing number 12, J.P. Tulaka. At outside hitter, a 6'5 junior from Neuqua Valley High School, a native of Naperville, Illinois, number 17, John Storm. At middle blocker, a 6'6 senior from North High School in St. Charles, Illinois, number 18, Jeff Beach. And at libero, a 6'2 freshman from Oaklawn High School in Oaklawn, Illinois, number 24, Mark Hansen. The Redmen are coached by L.J. Marks. Good luck to both teams. Serving first for the Redmen, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Hit out of bounds. Point Redmen. Kevin Farrell continues to serve. Serve is long. Point Baruch. Chris Camus to serve. Hit out of bounds. Point Redmen. Checking into the game for Carthage, number 1, Peter Maniscalco to serve. Hit is in the net. Point Redmen. Maniscalco to serve. Storm with the kill. Point Redmen. Maniscalco serving again. Service error. Point Bearcats. Tulaka back into the game for Carthage. Malo to serve. Service error. Point Redmen. Wexter back to serve. Blocked in the middle by Jeff Beach. Point Redmen. Schultz with the kill off the block. Point Redmen. Net violation. Point Baruch. Back to serve for the Bearcats. Number 11, Jack McKee. John Storm with the kill. Point Redmen. Serve is long. Point Bearcats. Hit in air. Point Baruch. Hit is wide. Point Redmen. Back to serve. Number 18, Jeff Beach. Kill by number 6, Chris Camus. Point Bearcats. Stephen Caniglio to serve. Kill by J.P. Tulaka. Point Redmen. Serve is long. Point Bearcats. Point Redmen. Now serving for Carthage, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Kill cross court by Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Hitting air. Point Redmen. Kevin Farrell continues to serve. Killed by number 13, Yanni Malo. Point Bearcats. Kill on the outside by Aviv Elias. Point Bearcats. Hitting air. Point Bearcats. Blocked by number 11, Jack McKee. Point Baruch. Timeout, Redmen. Chris Camus to serve following the timeout. Tulaka with the kill. Point Redmen. Checking in for Carthage, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Kill off the block by Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Service long, point Baruch. Tulaka back into the game for the Redmen. Malo to serve. Jeff Beach with the kill. Point Redmen. Kill cross court is good by John Storm. Point Carthage. Wexter with the serve. Point Redmen. Back to serve for Carthage, number 7, Connor Wexter. Kill off the block by number 11, Jack McKee. Point, Baruch. Kill cross court is good by Jim Schultz. Point, Redmen. Storm to serve. Point, Bearcats. Back row attack on the Redmen. Point, Bearcats. Elias to serve. Service error, point Redmen. Jeff Beach back to serve. Kill on the outside by Chris Camus. Point Bearcats. Caniglio back to serve. Kill by number 5, Kevin Farrell. Point Redmen. Schultz to serve. Blocked by number 13, Yanni Malo. Point Bearcats. Serve is long. Point Redmen. Kevin Farrell back to serve. It is just long. Point Bearcats. Camus to serve. Tulaka with the kill. Checking into the game for the Redmen to serve, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Blocked by Storm and Beach. Point Redmen. Carthage fans on your feet. It is set point. Blocked by number 18, Jeff Beach. Point Redmen. Carthage wins set 1, 25-18, and leads the match 1-0. Serving first to start game 2, number 15, Stephen Caniglio. JP Tulaka with the kill. Point Redmen. Subbing in for Carthage, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Point Bearcats. Tulaka back into the game. Serving is number 10, Scott Standring. Point Baruch. Standring to serve. Storm with the kill. Point Redmen. Back to serve number 7, Connor Wexter. The serve is long. Point Baruch. Point Bearcats. Camus to serve. Kill by number 17, John Storm. Point Redmen. Credit the kill, credit the dig to Mark Hansen. Point Redmen. Storm to serve. Kill in the middle by Jeff Beach. Point Redmen. Storm to serve again. Service ace, number 17, John Storm. Point Redmen. Kill on the outside by number 17, Aviv Elias. Point Bearcats. Serving number 13, Yanni Malo. Serve is long. Point Redmen. Back to serve for Carthage, number 18, Jeff Beach. Kill on the right side is good by number 11, Jack McKee. Point Bearcats. Blocked by number 10, Scott Standring. Point, Bearcats. McKee to serve. Service ace by number 11, Jack McKee. Point, Baruch. Point, Bearcats. McKee to serve. Kill by number 12, JP Tulaka. Point, Redmen. Schultz to serve. Timeout, Bearcats. Jim Schultz to serve following the timeout. Point, Baruch. Kill by number 12, JP Tulaka. Point, Redmen. Back to serve, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Hit is long. Point, Redmen. Back to serve, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Kill is long. Point, Bearcats. Back to serve, number 15, Stephen Caniglio. Kill cross court by John Storm. Point, Redmen. Subbing in number 1 to serve, Peter Maniscalco. Hit out of bounds. Point, Redmen. Maniscalco to serve. Service ace, Redmen. Maniscalco to serve again. Service ace by number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Point, Redmen. Service long. Point, Bearcats. Checking back in for the Redmen, number 12, JP Tulaka. Serving for the Bearcats, number 10, Scott Standring. Jim Schultz with the kill from the back row. Point, Redmen. Now serving for the red men, number 7, Connor Wexter. Kill by number 18, Jeff Beach. Point Carthage. Point Bearcats. Serving for Baruch will be number 6, Chris Camus. Kill on the outside by number 6, Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Service air, point Baruch. Serving for the Bearcats, number 13, Yanni Malo. Kill in the middle by Jeff Beach. Point Redmen. Beach to serve. Service air, point Baruch. Jack McKee to serve. Point Redmen. Jim Schultz to serve. Service ace by number 6, Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Service ace number 2 for Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Service ace number 3 for number 6, Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Service air, point Baruch. Elias to serve. Kill by number 12, JP Tulaka. Point Redmen. Service air, point Baruch. Now serving for the Bearcats, number 15, Stephen Caniglio. Tulaka with the kill. Point Redmen. Checking back into the game to serve for set point. Number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Point, Bearcats. Subbing back into the game for number 12, JP Tulaka. Standring to serve. Net violation. Point, Baruch. Standring to serve. Kill on the right by number 5, Jimmy Schultz. Point, Redmen. Carthage takes set number 2, 25-19, leads the match 2-0. Serving first for the Redmen to start set number 3, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Blocked by number 7, Connor Wexter. Point, Redmen. Kill on the outside by number 17, John Storm. Point, Redmen. Service error, point, Bearcats. Aviv Elias back to serve. Killed by the setter, number 10, Scott Standring. Point, Bearcats. Killed for the back row by Jim Schultz. Point, Redmen. Checking in for Carthage to serve, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Service ace for Maniscalco. Point, Redmen. Service ace number 2 for Maniscalco. Point, Redmen. McKee with the kill. Point, Bearcats. Subbing back in for Carthage, number 12, JP Tulaka. Serving for the Bearcats, number 13, Yanni Malo. Schultz with the kill. Point, Redmen. Serving for Carthage, number 7, Connor Wexter. Blocked by Schultz and Beach. Point Redmen. Kill down the line by number 11, Jack McKee. Point, Baruch. Service error, point, Carthage. Lift violation, point Redmen. John Storm to serve. Hitting air, point Redmen. Back to serve for Carthage, number 17, John Storm. Service ace, point Redmen. McKee with the kill down the line. Point Bearcats. Kill down the line by Kevin Farrell. Point Redmen. Beach to serve. Kill cross court by Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Blocked by number 12, J.P. Tulaka. Point Carthage. Hit in air. Point Carthage. Jeff Beach continues to serve. Jim Schultz with the overpass kill. Point Redmen. Blocked by number 6, Jim Schultz. Point Redmen. Point Redmen. Continuing to serve, number 18, Jeff Beach. Hitting error by Jim Schultz. Point, Bearcats. Now serving number 15, Steven Caniglio. Kill cross court by Kevin Farrell. Point, Redmen. Serve is long. Point, Bearcats. Checking in for the Redmen, number 4, Spencer Dove. Tulaka with the kill. Point, Redmen. Back to serve for Carthage, number 5, Kevin Farrell. Kill by the center, number 7, Connor Wexter. Point, Carthage. Farrell to serve. Kill again by Wexter. Point, Redmen. Farrell to serve. Blocked out of bounds. Point, Bearcats. Kill by John Storm to the corner. Point, Redmen. Checking in to serve, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. And at middle, number 13, Ryan Paul. Kill by number 17, John Storm. Serving match point for the Redmen, number 1, Peter Maniscalco. Serve is long. Point, Bearcats. Tulaka back into the game. Yanni Malo to serve for the Bearcats. Service error, point, Carthage. The Redmen take set 3, 25-9, and win the match 3-0. Following this match, starting after this 40-minute break, we will have Nazareth College versus Ramapo here in the Tarble Arena.